Hi guys, it's Luke here again. In today's video we're actually going to be looking at a fake pair of football boots that I purchased. Now if you follow me on Instagram you'd be well aware of the boots that I got. They were the Adidas Predator Manias. The first thing that struck me when I got them was the colourway. So this is the colour. As I said, I knew that they were fake when I purchased them. I just wanted to see what the kind of feel of them was. I've had seen so many different videos on YouTube and that kind of thing of fake boots and all the imperfections and all this, that and the other. But what I wanted to actually see was whether there was a difference in quality. Now you might feel different, but are they actually different when you play in them? So I put an Instagram story out asking whether it would be something that people would be interested in knowing, and the feedback was absolutely amazing. There was so many people messaging saying, I can't wait for this video, please get it up, I want to see what they're like. Some were even asking where I purchased them because they wanted to go and purchase them. So basically they arrived, and the following day I took part in a five-a-side game which I play every single Tuesday, and I wore these. Now when they first arrived, the initial reaction was that how soft the material was. Now this leather it was so soft. When I tried them on, again the comfort was fantastic. It was for comfort. I really couldn't go wrong on initial impressions. So we're playing the game. I didn't really feel like I had fake pair of boots on. The comfort was fine. I mean, my touch was only as bad as it generally is anyway. Shooting exactly the same. The additions on the boots, obviously, things like this, they're just completely fake. It's all superficial. It doesn't actually do anything, and obviously it does on the real boots, but not on these. These are even labelled up having the sprint frame technology, which is obviously just not the case. But I didn't actually feel too different. There wasn't really anything that I could scream at and say, actually that was a lot different or that felt a lot different. The only thing I could say is towards the end of the game, my feet on the bottom kind of started hurting, so the sole of my foot, I kind of got a little bit of pain there. But that doesn't, it may not actually be these, because when I play five-a-side I tend to play in AstroTurf, so we play in a 4G pitch. And as I said, it tends to be AstroTurf, so it could just be a case of, because these are firm grounds, it could just be a case of my feet not being used to them, and that was the reason for the actual pain. So after the game, initial thoughts are pretty comfortable. There's no real difference in terms of whether they're fake or whether they're real. You don't actually put them on, start playing and go, oh, I'm playing in a fake pair of boots. I really thought that once you've played in them, they would almost feel like you've got two pieces of plastic on your foot, but they don't. When I got home though, I did take a look a bit more closely at the boots, and I don't know whether it picks it up in the camera, but these actually have started to fold up slightly already. Now this was a 40-minute game, which I didn't even play the full 40 minutes, so this was probably half an hour of football, and you can see them already kind of taking the fold. So that kind of gives you an idea as to how long these kind of boots are going to last. So there were, as I said, there were a few people asking me, where did I get them? Could I go and get them? They're certainly not going to last any length of time. I mean, half an hour of football, they're kind of going like that. They haven't split at all or anything like that, but you can see by this, they're just not going to last very long. I'd be very, very surprised if you got any more than 3, maybe 4 games of football in these, which obviously when you're spending money, you don't want to be changing them every 3 to 4 games. It's just not, it wouldn't work. As I said, it could also be a case of that my sole was actually hurting, so it could be a case of that this doesn't give you the protection as required. So you could, every game you play, end up getting aches and pains on your foot, which is not very good at all. So if I was kind of rating them out of 10, if you like, I mean, looks wise, just in my opinion, if Adidas brought out this colourway, then it would definitely be a 10 out of 10 for looks. For comfort, it's probably going to be a 7, which it may not be a fair reflection. As I said, I had the problem with the sole, but that could be for other reasons. And then I suppose the only other thing that you can really judge them on is how long that they would last, and it'd probably be a 1 or a 2. a real or authentic pair of Adidas boots and they ripped after a game, you could go back to Adidas and say, look, there's something wrong with these. You certainly couldn't if you bought a fake pair. So all in all, would I recommend these to people? Certainly not. As I said, they are fake boots. It was just an experiment on my behalf to see what the kind of feel was. I mean, as I said, I like the look, but for me, certainly wouldn't recommend it. Now, if you guys are interested, I have a pair of Manias. They're the champagne limited edition ones. So if it's something that you would be interested in, what I can do, I can actually make a video and I can look at the two different variants and show you the fake pair and the real pair and show you how you can kind of see the difference. And as I said, when I purchased these, I knew they were fake before they arrived. But it is a case, especially on certain platforms, that people are selling these kind of boots, and people that are receiving them just don't know that they are fake. So if it's something you're interested in, please put a comment below. Please like the video, subscribe, and yeah, hopefully I'll be seeing you again shortly. Take care, guys.